Hello everybody, welcome to the UserApplePie 4 How to Build a Page. Today I'm going to show you how to create a custom page. I'm going to call this one Demo. You might create a new page for, well, there's already contact and about, but whatever you might want to make a page for. It'll look similar to this. I'm going to do it without the sidebar though. We'll do more I'll do more tutorials in the future with more of the options that UserApplePie has to offer. And you can go in and kind of look at what's already there and kind of piece it together if you like. And if you have any questions, feel free to visit our forum on the main site. Just go to UserApplePie.com and check out our forums. I'm always happy to help. And the more questions I get, the more motivated I am to improve on the application. Anyway, back to what we were doing. So I'm going to go ahead and call this page demo. And what I want to do is be able to type in demo here and it load the page that I want to create. Now, right now, we're getting this error because there's nothing there for the demo page. You have to have a route telling it where to go, and then that route will tell it which controller class to open and which controller function to open or method. It's a function, but it's also called a method. Anyway, without all that, you get an error. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and create a new controller, and we're going to call it demo. So if we open up here and go to app controllers, as you can see there's already existing controllers in there, and you just feel free to look through them and see what all settings and options and code is in these to kind of get a better idea of what you can or can't do. I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll go ahead and create a new file and we'll call it demo.php. This is going to be our demo controller. And always start your PHP. Now with this, with UserApplePie, you don't have to close it. You can if you want, but you don't have to. The controller should contain absolutely zero HTML. Should be strictly PHP. All HTML should only be in your view files. Anyway, moving on. Now, we want to create a namespace or set a namespace for this file. So that way the autoloader knows where to load the file. Now let's see if I can learn how to spell here. Now, as you can see, I capitalized the A here, and it's not capitalized in this folder. The autoloader is set up to automatically look for the capital. So if it's lowercase, it will not work. So you must have this uppercase app controllers. Make sure that A is uppercase. So what that's doing is looking in the app folder and the controllers folder, basically telling the system where your demo.php file is located. We also want to use, which is the same as include, app system. Oops, getting a little excited there. Controller. And this loads the system controller file, which if you go in here, app, and then system, it's actually including or requiring this file. You do not put PHP in there. It automatically knows to load the controller.php. Just make sure you have that controller in there. No PHP needed, or .php extension. So this class we will call demo controller, which extends controller. And then we will put the brackets in. So basically, when we say extends controller, it's also including the controller class from the system folder. So if we open up this, we see here our controller class. So it basically goes ahead and allows you to use anything in this file as if it was part of that class, which is quite handy. I like it. Oops. Some people like to go down there, some like to space, some don't. Whatever your preference is, um, it's not going to change the way it works. Anyway, so now we want to go ahead and create a method or function. So public function demo THOD method. There we go. Put our bracket in here because it's a function. Basic PHP right there. And in future videos, I'll explain how you can add variables to your methods or functions within the controllers, so that you can allow URL requests or gets, allows to use more information based on what the URL is. Kind of like selecting which user profile to open or what page to open, and so on and so forth. Just kind of look through the other controllers and get an idea for what you can do. And there's more you can do than what's in there. But as I said, I'll make videos about that in the future. So now we're going to just go ahead, just so that we can test this method, we're going to echo out welcome to the demo page. Okay, so if we save this file, we should get an error because we have not set up a route yet. So if we refresh it, we still get the error. Nothing's changed. Now if we go back into our editor, and then if you go into, so you want to go app routes. This is the file that tells where the URL, or which controller and method the URL is going to open. And then you can also do extra parameters. As you see here, there's a fourth parameter that you can add, like which profile to open or anything like that. And I'll go into that in a future video. Anyway, we want to go ahead and create our new route. Equals self, add. Make sure you close that line. Okay, so our first, we're going to have 3 variables here. Now our first one, as you can see right up here in the demo area, our first one is the URL, the second one's the controller, the third one's the method, and the fourth one is the parameters. So first we want what our URL is, what we type in to right here, which will be demo. So we'll go ahead and type in demo. And then our second one will be the controller, what the controller class name is. So if we go in here, as you can see, demo controller is the class name. So we'll put that as our second parameter. And then the third parameter, as you can see up here, is the method or the function within that class, which would be demo method in this case. If we go back here and paste that in, we should be able to save it, do a refresh, And okay, I missed something. Demo controller, demo method. Demo controller, demo method. What did I type wrong? Let's see. I wonder, change that. Oh, there we go. I guess your controller. Okay, I just learned something new. Your file name has to be the same as your class name for each controller. So make sure you do that. Anyway, so we get welcome to the demo page. It doesn't look pretty or anything because we are not loading any of the external beautifulness, I guess. So now we want to go ahead and make welcome to the demo page in the same format as if we go to the home page. So we want all the templates to show up. So it will just say, welcome to the demo controller, so on and so forth. So we want to go ahead and change this to data, and we'll make this the body. Let's go ahead and put a title in here, because why not? Oop. And anything you put in the title should show up in the title of the browser, I think. Demo page. So let's see. Oh, we have to run our view. First, we need to include the view file. So that would be app system view. And what the view class does is it loads all your templates so that it'll have the header, the footer, and all that good stuff. So it looks pretty. Okay. Save it. Now we need to go ahead and open that class. So load class, and then the view function. Make sure you close these out. And then we want to, first we need to create a view file. First, we'll go ahead and create a new file. And then we'll put this in the folder called demo. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. New folder, demo. Oh, it says it already exists. What did I do wrong? New folder, demo. Oh, okay, because that file's the same. Hold on. Demo folder. Okay, sorry about that. Now we'll create a file within that. and we'll call it demo view.php. Okay. And for now, we'll just say echo, or we'll just say hello world. So basically, this file, the demo view file, should be where all your HTML is placed. So if we go in here, we need to, this first parameter tells what view file to open, which in this case would be within the views folder, demo. So we'll type in demo, and you can do, I want to say / and then demo view and then data. Oop, make sure you put a comma there. The same variable as data. So that way it loads anything that you do data up here, and then you just got to specify in the view file. I'll show you that in just a second. So let's see what this does. So if we go in here and go to the demo page, we get an error. What a surprise. What did we get wrong? Load not found. Okay, I must have mistyped something. Never fails when you're trying to make a video that something does not go properly. So load view, maybe it's a backslash. It might be 2 backslashes. Anyway, the way I like to do it is this way. Well, let's try 2 slashes. Let's see if that did it. Okay, that didn't work. Try 2 backslash. That should do it. That looks better. Nope, of course not. I've got something not right here. It's got to be spelling. Have controllers, load not found. Oh. This should not be view, this should be load. That's what I'm doing wrong. Okay. My apologies. Booyah. Still getting an error. We're getting closer. What was my error? Demo view. Use demo view. Okay, so it should be a / I believe. Try that. Ha! There we go. So we can either do a / or we can do this, and we should get the same result. I prefer to do it this way. You can do it however you want, but just so you know, that's, you can do both ways. Anyway, sorry for the confusion. So it says hello world. Now the reason why there's nothing extra pretty there is because if we go to our view file, that's all we have is hello world. And it's loading our header and footer, but it doesn't have anything. Like if you go to the home page, it's got all this extra stuff. So I'll go ahead and go over that real quick. And we'll open this back up. Another thing too is we want, if we want to display the title or the body, it's real easy. You don't have to type echo, just bracket, question mark, equal sign, and then your variable title, just like this. And we'll go ahead and put a line break there. And then we'll do the body. And it automatically will transfer those variables over. Demo page, welcome to the demo page. Perfect, right? Looks good to me. But now we can just go ahead and add the bootstrap HTML to make it look pretty. So if we go into our, we'll go with the home and about. So as you can see here, it's got all this extra goods. So I'm just going to copy this over. I'm not going to worry about language file right now. Paste that in. Oh, I'm missing a bracket. Booyah. So I'm going to go ahead and change these to 12 because I'm not doing a sidebar. And we're not doing language. So we can just, we'll just move the title down here, like so. And the body, the same way. As you can see, it says body text there. So we'll just change that to body. And then get rid of the rest of this. So quite simple. There's some basic bootstrap HTML. And then our title and body, which is specified here, title, body, because it sends it through the data variable. So everything's saved. And if you open this and refresh it, demo page, welcome to the demo page. Quite simple. Now the only problem is each controller, which I will work on a fix in the future, each controller must have the login information in order for it to show you logged in. So if I go back to the home page, it shows me logged in. But if I go to the demo, the controller does not have the data sets to be able to tell the site or the user that they're logged in. But you're really logged in, because if you go to your home page or any other page on the UserApplePie, it works because it's set up. So if we go to the demo, to fix that, we can just look at our, we'll go to the home page, or home, I'm sorry, we need to go to the controller. So if we go to the home controller, and we need to copy the members model, I believe. So if we bring the members model over, and then you scroll here, and you need these lines. So you need the data is logged in, this auth is logged, auth user, so on and so forth. And actually, I don't think we need this members model, so we'll go ahead and remove that just to check. And I should be able to save that and it automatically work. Now, this is actually a model that's being loaded, but it's already loaded from the system controller. So if we refresh, we should show as logged in. See, simple fix. Now for those who want to make this a members only page, that's quite simple too. And if we go to our members and controller, scroll down, let's see, view profile, that's public, edit profile. So if we scroll till we find here, all we have to do is put this else error statement in, and then come back here and just paste. Now what this does is if you're not logged in, it'll load this library, which is the error messages push function, and it'll automatically redirect you to the login page, which is the second variable. And you can put whatever you want here. You don't have to load the language file. So we can just type in, you are not logged in. Ha. Just an example. So if we go back here and refresh, we should have no problem. Now if we log out and then type in demo, you are not logged in. Ha. So that's one way to do it. So if we log back in, log in as me, and then demo, and it works. Now you can add a bunch more information. Just kind of look through what's already in the other controllers, like the members controller, and what all models there are. And you can create a specific model just for your page. I'm not going to do that in this episode because we're already getting a little too long. But in future tutorials, I'll go over many of the different things that you can do with UserApplePie. There's just endless possibilities. It's real nice. I know the MVC format, the model view controller format, is a little difficult at first and can be a little scary, but once you get used to it, it's really not that bad. And it's quite handy. And the nice thing is you can have one admin working on the view file because they're real good at HTML, and then the other one building the model and controller file, and you can both work on them at the same time and save them at the working on each file at the same time, and it not give conflict. Now, granted, if you work on the exact same file, you can run into conflict, but the whole reason for the model view controller format is so that you can have multiple people working on the different files, so there's no conflict when you try to save it or run it or what have you. But anyway, just Google MVC controller, how they work, PHP MVC or anything like that, and there's all kinds of informative articles or tutorials or anything like that. That's how I learned how to do all this, because it was very intimidating for me at first. But once you get used to it, it's quite handy and it's real nice and it's very secure and um, all that good stuff. And if you have any questions, just go to our mother website, UserApplePie.com, and check out our forum. You can go on our forum, ask any questions you like, or also use the chat. You can use the chat room. There's all kinds of stuff in there, or you can just go to our GitHub page, which there's actually a link right here, and you can post issues or anything like that. And the more interest I get, or the more people ask me or want help or have ideas or suggestions, the more I'm going to want to work on it. And I love having help. I appreciate anybody and everybody that's a part of this nice little application that I've created, that we've created. Thank you. Have a good night.